Here we go again. Twitch, we live yet? Twitch, you're saying we're live, but you're not acting as though we're live. Twitch, why do I feel like you and I are gonna have some problems here tonight? You wanna fight? I don't mind fighting on that whole website. I've done stupider things. Oh. Okay. Seems like we're live. Bidry is crabby as hell. The quality is apparently excellent somehow. Ah, boy. My back is just a little. Just the tiniest bit. Oh well. Hello, Internet. It's your boy, Wing785. But you already knew that. Oh, we're just gonna dive right back into the rest of Loathing. Shoot the heck out of everything. Blow his can up. Bam! Those beans never stood a chance. Okay, let's dive back in. Oh boy. So first of all, apologies for not showing on Monday. I was grinding. I grinded so much. I have 129,000 meat. I grinded. What's the past tense of grind? Ground. I ground. I grinded so much. I cannot level up muscle anymore. It's just not available. It doesn't tell me how much XP. Like I can click. It doesn't say how much your next level. This says how much your next level. This doesn't. I can't do anything to that. I grinded so much and I didn't get any stardust. So I did the next best thing. I hacked the game. I gave myself some stardust. Because I was being real nice to myself because I gave myself some stardust. I went ahead and gave myself some food. Yeah. Well, you can see one over here. Elevators of rum. Yeah, all the elevators of foods. Food cubes. Rum. And where's the seltzer? I'm staring right past it, aren't I? There it is. I just gave myself a whole bunch to try and make up for the buffs I lost. So fun fact, there are some random events where if you go to get items, you will gain an anger, and because I was always at max anger, like I'm about to do right now. Yeah, and sub myself so much. Yeah, I was always at 5 or 4, whatever my max was. I immediately died, and well, you know, in the game version, I just went to the next day. I have no idea what's my third potion. Also, the picture of me, this picture here, apparently when you wake up, you feel like a part of you is missing. And oh wait, it's the weak vulnerable part. So you get 20% resistance to everything and 5 armor. That's pretty good. I rubbed my rock. Yes, I rubbed my rock to get back my meat gains. And buffalo because always meat gains. Why not? I just ate food to get max. Really don't know what on earth is in my spleen. Gumption. The heck is in my spleen? The heck is eating up my gumption? I wish I knew. Honestly, I have no clue. Ooh, one thing I can't do. There's a lava lamp in my inventory, isn't there? I passed L. L? L. L, L, L. It's not lava lamp, is it? God, what the hell did you name this thing? It's an other stuff for sure. So many cobs, like. Strange lamp, that's what it is. Use it. You put the strange lamp on your table. Groovy. Yeah, so I just have the strange lamp on my table. Ain't that cool? Ain't that something? It's amazing, isn't it? Oh, I also got a food. I got one food. It was friend of horses. You really like horses and horses really like you. It really makes the horse inside you shine out. Got +1 speed. Apparently you get it for feeding your horse a carrot or apple. You can comb your horse once a day and you can just give him apples and carrots as much as you like. So I just fed him a bunch because I had the inventory and I was just like, sure, why not? And I ended up with that. And it was like, whoa, cool. Because, you know, it's interesting. So, first things first. I want to complete this ritual. Oh, I can't walk because I'm dumb. I want to complete this ritual, which has been plaguing me for days. Like, I care so much about this thing that I cheated. Let's see. According to that gross scroll, you need human ashes, some stardust, and a glass sphere if you want to do this ritual. As dictated by the scroll, you spread the ashes in a human shape in a circle. Add the stardust and glass sphere while intoning the ritual chant. Dance, magic, dance. Put on your red shoes and jump, magic, jump. Ashes to ashes, funky to funky. Shake it up, move it up, make it up, move it up. Changes. The universe shudders ecstatically around you as the ashes ride and transform into the glamorous skeleton you've ever seen. Neat. The hell is this? Wow, it's the coolest skeleton I've ever seen. I get to fight it. It's the skeleton of DB. Presumably David Bowie. I don't know. It's so weak. Because I should have dealt with it years ago. I got the Barry knife. Those other things you've been calling knives? Those aren't knives. This is a knife. Just 3 Moxie and 1 Max AP. Hooray. Well, are you glad? Are you pleased, internet gods? I did the thing. I did the thing so I could say I did the thing. So now I've done the thing. The thing is done. You may now praise me for being a madman. Okay. So that's done. That didn't take too long. Took what, 5 minutes? No time at all. I'm gonna walk around the back here. Right to head into the hedge maze. I need to, I mean, I forgot if I did this thing and I want to check if I did. The hell is that? No, cool. This is the wrong side. Isn't that wonderful? It should be the most wonderful. I didn't do it. This arch is overgrown to the point of impossibility. Undergrew it with my hedge clippers. I will step through. What? Did I just connect these two? Is that it? Is that all I did? I connected these two things. Well, aren't I a champion? Oh my goodness. Alright, time to shoot. I want to take care of this. If the stream title wasn't clear enough, we'll finish this game today. I have terrible plans for the next few games. But we're finishing this today. Oh boy, what's the Loathing hedge maze? Go on. Uh-huh. You what? I need to double check something real quick. Where's H? H as in hedge. Where's H? G. He. Hedge. Hedge. That's it. Okay. Okay. There's things I haven't done. Presumably. Anything on this site? What the heck? It's a big topiary W. Maybe it sounds so. Why would somebody make a topiary W? The hedge wizard is back. Well, at least he didn't run very far. Not far enough, I thought. I see it back. Apparently he didn't go far. That's a thing. Okay. Oh. Sure, you can shoot that. It's fine. I'm just gonna punch this guy real quick. Retreat. He ran away. Wonder why. Build some cover. Why not? Something's gonna hit it, hopefully. It wasn't that. Huh, it was the sphere. Enlightenment field? Oh, cool, plus 17 mysticalities everybody. Temporarily, but that's kind of impressive. Spooky damage. I'll punch a ball. Are you proud? What is this fight? Thank you. Hey Marath, what's up, buddy? Working them? Yeah, the music is better though. Find them and end it. Apparently, oh. Okay, at this point he's got nowhere left to run to. Assuming that weird portal behind them is exit only. Advance. Apparently, I forgot to kill the hedge wizard, amongst other things. Sure. I'll beef up on how much damage will I deal? I'll kill that. I'll kill him. Alright, this is fine. The minimum damage I would deal is enough to kill him. That's hilarious. 23 or 30, 30. Wow. It's a bat. It's a hedge bat of all shits. Why the Uno? I gotta burn the hedge. I have 296 dynamite. Oh. Actually, I have 170 sulfur matches. Is it flammable? Doesn't seem like it's flammable. I can keep trying. How long have I been live? About 15 minutes. Not long in the slightest. Blow him up. How many do I have left? 5 left. Let's try the goblin. Sorry, the hedge knight. You gonna light on fire? Nope. But I can lazily deal one damage. All these shrews. One more. Yeah, it's not long. Okay, I tried to be nice. I'm just gonna stink it up. The goblin was stunk. Wow, it's draining me a life. It's draining 11 of my life. And I have... How much health do I have? I have 235 health. And it drains 11 at a time. I don't know, man. It seems like a real good plan. Finally, I got the hedge wizard, the hedge wizard's journal, hedge wizard's the orb, and magic infused leaves. When I'm done, I'm gonna start your own stream. It's fine. I can't promise when I'll be done, though. What the heck is hedging my bets? This is a book the hedge wizard used to earn enough meat to become a wizard. Terminology is just a fun coincidence. You read the book and learn all of the things that financial responsibility and decorative horticulture have in common. Got a book hedging your bets. You learn when to hold them, when to fold them, and when to cut them all into delightful animal shapes. Permanent 20% to meat gains, hell yeah. What's a magic infused leaf? After reading the book, your results make some budget cuts. But you mistake the book for your budget and cut it to pieces instead. Aw. That's unfortunate. This leaf that's still single with magical energy that the anime did it when it was possible, a malevolent topiary beast. Oh boy. I don't know how long the stream is gonna be. Is all I'm gonna see to that. Have I made the hut? Did I made? What did I made? I forgot what I made. Did I made anything? I have how much? 16. I had to have made something. Right? Did I not make a damn thing? If I have anything to go for my head. I didn't make a damn thing. You're here till the end. Sounds like a plan. Okay. Make me a hut. I got a reel of laurels. Regenerates 10 HP per round of combat and 10 armor. Not bad. I got a bushwalker. Getting hit with this is like when you're a kid and you jump into a pile of leaves. But it turns out there's a big log hidden in it and you lose like half your teeth. 10 muscle, 20 centuries. Some booze. I got bush gin. Increases spooky resist by 20%, by 17. This is gin, you think. At the very least, it's a clear liquid squeezed from possible bush. Which you're pretty sure is the legal definition of gin. Oh my goodness, thank you for the horse, Marath. Alright, no more leaving, I'm leaving. What? Okay, there's just a portal here. It's fine, don't worry about it. One thing I need to look at. The journal. Private student read this, I believe in the Spanish journal. It's full of terrible poetry. Here's an example. Everlasting shrubbery, nobly leaved crowned. Whence comes all joy? Sweet thy fragrance, wondrous thy strength. Namaste, my lord. Huh? East, north, west, south, west, north. Apparently that's supposed to be what do you call it? What do you call it? Compass directions. So north, south, east. I cannot. I'm dumb. Yeah, you right, phone. I goofed. I'm outside. Cool, I'm outside. East, north, west, south, west, north. Ta-da! The hedge widgets all obsessed vibrating as soon as you get close to this weird human-shaped bush. Not you again. Wait, you're not him. Psh. Nope, I'm where. Nice to meet you. I'm the hedge. The hedge? Yeah, the hedge. The source of all the magic in the maze, yada yada. Boy, I can't tell you how glad I am to see somebody besides that dorky wizard. Did you? Yeah, I took care of him. Thank you. I made the mistake of granting him a boon and he decided to treat me like a god or something. Coming around day after day, prostrating himself before me like a huge dweeb. Just awful. I mean, sure, I'm powerful and all that, but it's not like I did anything to get this way. I mean, I'm rooted to the ground for heaven's sakes. I just grew this way. Anyway, you mentioned a boon? Oh, sure. I guess I owe you that much for getting rid of that clone. Here you go. The hedge bends towards you and touches you with one of its bows. Get a perk, boon of the hedge. You've been blessed by the hedge. Trick to main stats. Thanks. No mention it. No, I should be getting back to my business here. You can see yourself out, right? Yep, bye. Oh my goodness. Hedge with sword goes in your orphan for 10 psychology and 17 armor. That's quite a thing. It didn't click until just now. Oh my goodness, I'm getting raided. It did work, yes. I got notifications on everything. It hit the activity feed and it hit hosting area now. Alright, so we got the hedge boon. Let's get some other shit. North, east, west, south. Wow, there's a lot of newspapers here. Somebody in the hedge probably subscribed and then went on vacation. Wait, no. Looks like these are all different newspapers? Weird. Oh, this is interesting. A fresco examiner article about better living. I feel better already. Got a book. Better living true news. The fresco examiner subscription really paid off. Not that it was your subscription, but hey, what can you do? +1 to main stats. Cool. A perk's a perk. I'll take it. That's so dumb. Oh god. West, east, east. Wee. It was nice of them to put a toilet out here. People got lost in the maze. I flushed it. South, south, north, east, north, east. The plaque on this thing says Font of Knowledge. It's not a fountain, it's a font. Drink deeply from it. You drink deeply from the font, your mind fills with obscure trivia. I got 350 XP. Okay, cool. Damn, that's pretty cool. And then northwest, southwest, graves. It's a strange tombstone. Just push them all. Wait, what? I got dynamite. Sounds like I'm entering a cheat code. No, these are just Easter eggs. It's just Easter eggs, cause what fun can you have with north, south, east, west? I'm back out. Alright, I think that's it for the hedge maze. Wasn't a ghost to deal with, but that's good enough. Just getting things done is good. So much dynamite. Alright. What the heck did I forget to do? Wasn't here. I dealt with the cellar already. Is there anything left on the first floor? I dealt with another ghost in the ice room, kitchen ghost, lardess. Anyone in the pantry? Yeah, he needs pants without legs. I need to find pantless pants, essentially. Woo, I was spooked. Got rid of this guy. Freed that guy. Unveil that meal. Can't do anything with these. Okay, cool. Just checking on going. He's like, I've been spending a lot of days just checking on going. I'd like to ruin the second floor, please, darling. Thank you. Gallery. Boo. I need to learn. Can't see if this guy because he's scared of this lady. I need to learn gun law. Let's talk to her. Oh god. Wow, my head. That's quite a statement you're making. I wonder if I could find pantless pants. Yeah, okay. Actually, what's this good? Okay. The librarian. I don't remember what the librarian wants. Probably an eye. The restroom isn't haunted, I think. Anything for me here? Nope, listed already. Guest rooms. Wait, no. This crazy bot wants an eye. Huh. Okay. I think I did everything I could do on these two floors. Without touching third floor. So let's head to third floor. Let's see what the hell is up. From the right. Yeah, kids' rooms. Oh boy. I'm hearing music. Is it a school? Not here. It's full of beauty supplies and things you don't understand. Like bosses and teething shampoo. Composition of this painting is bad in every way. Wait. This teddy bear has been comprehensively and enthusiastically disemboweled. Oh, hey. I'm just gonna... Sorry, Teddy. This is for the greater good. Got some stuffing. Am I hearing boss music? No. Boss music isn't the word I'd use. It's a... I got a stuffed gun. Oh my goodness. 10 mysticality. Cool. Some wooden blocks with letters on them. Ah! It spooked me. It's the boo. This is more of a 3.5 poster bed. This little girl goes to serving imaginary tea to her guests. The doll, while terrifying, is largely indifferent. The museum employee, on the other hand, is playing along with a rictus grin on his face. The girl wears an annoyed and disappointed frown. Hi there, kiddo. My name is Winger. Can I join your tea party? If you want, I guess, but it's a terrible tea party. I hope that gun was licensed. It wasn't. Oh, what's wrong? You aren't having any fun? All I have is dumb made-up tea. I want a proper tea party, like Mama took me to. Tell me more about this party. We went to a real tea room. It was so pretty. There were vases with flowers in them, and everyone was all dressed up in suits and pretty dresses. And there were white china teacups for the tea. Real tea, not imaginary. Well, that sounds very nice. It was so nice. And everyone was so polite and charming and elegant. Well, until the fight started anyways. Uh-oh, that was a fight? Well, two of the gentlemen there got into an argument. I don't know what it was about, but I guess one said something to the other one didn't like, and he was so insulted he threw his tea right at the first man's face. Then they took out guns and started shooting each other right there in the tea room. Whoa. They were still really elegant though. They had blood silver and ivory pistols and they kept their pinkies out the whole time. Anyway, I don't remember the rest very well except one of them missed the other and shot me by mistake. Kiddo, are you okay? I'm sorry. Thanks, but it's alright. Heaven's supposed to be really nice, so I guess I don't mind so much. But I didn't get to finish my tea party, so I want to have another one before I go. Except I don't have any tea. And make-believe tea isn't fun anymore. I've actually got some tea right here. Oh! Oh, that's wonderful, thank you. She serves the tea and the four of you all get not at all. Sip it with your pinkies extended in genteel fashion. And then, with a giggle and a wave, she fades away. Rest in peace, kiddo. As for you, Okay, thank God. I thought that would not be over. Look at me, I'm shaking like a leaf. Kind of a freaky situation, right? Having to deal with little kids freaks me out bad enough. Having to interact with the ghost of one was horrifying. Anyways, thanks for the rescue. I need to get back to work. What do you do here? I run the candy counter in the visitor center. Oh, huh. Easy XP indeed. 130,000 meats. 2605 XP. Oh god. Is any of this going to help? Nope. I'll take the glamour. Why not? If nothing else, it's a thing. It's supposed to help with item finding. As if it would. I'm hearing the music. This is a much nicer vanity than that of the average Frontier teen. Guess yourself up a little. Daniel Boone! Ah! Somebody's been slacking on the geometry homework. Just this. You decided to just take the book with you and do the assignment later. Got a geometry textbook. The hell? Rufus would probably understand this, but she sure as hell don't. There's a pleat skirt in here. That's what I like legless pawns. Grab it. It's worth a try. Science stuff. Someone forgot a book under the bed. Fun Law Rooster Parlor games. There's 71 games and so it's the amusements to children. If you wanted to learn how to play Pinochle, Sass the Bandit, Polly's Maiden Aunt, or sit quietly, then this is the book for you. Why? Why would I take the math homework? Because obviously no one's doing it. It's like, I'll do it. What is this devil's music in disco? You'd gladly leave it. I like math too much. It's a dull mine. Look how adorable. Just look at all the little miners and minecarts and mine shops and the bowls of minestrone. Minestrone. But what's this? There's a tiny stick of dynamite stuck in a little borehole. This toy is interactive. Got a teensy tiny stick of dynamite. Did you know that firecrackers are just tiny sticks of dynamite? And that this isn't even a tinier one? And that a pumpkin is technically a berry? Is a pumpkin a berry? Bro, listen. Hi, what's up? Did I miss anything here? Probably. Sine, cos, and tan rules as part of geometry. Sokatua. Like, if you give me a question right now, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I can't remember jack shit. But I like math. I'm asking for bad news. Bruh, I made bad news. Bad news is my best friend. Florence, I have some shit for you. She got some. I got some XP. Cool. Done. Gun damage increase and medicinal gas. She has to heal now. That's pretty cool. What the hell are you doing? Okay, before I start to fuck you up. Sheet music on the piano. Fine. Wait, it's blank. I got blank sheet music. Play something? The only sheet music you have is blank. Who do you think you are, John Cage? You hope I'm ready to look at Radiance. Do I look like I did pure maths? A musty decaying pile of old music books. Almost all the books are dry rotted and moth-eaten and fall apart at the touch. You do find a copy of Dueling Banjos in reasonable shape though. A book of sheet music for the classic song Dueling Banjos is a library call number written on the spine. That's pretty good. This is a bassoon. I know what to say. It makes Nah Sullivan and what? Boo! This one doesn't seem to be interested in anything other than cranking the goody goody. You definitely disconnect the crank from the hoody goody without alerting the woman's attention. But it turns out you needn't have bothered. She continues to turn the crank, blank-eyed, even with nothing attached. You grab the end of the crank and pull her very slowly to the gift shop, where you find a Victrola to plug it into. Problem solved? It's like, if you're gonna crank, be productive. Crank here. Oh, that's wonderful. Hey, candy guy. What do you got for me? Fire flavored candy. Gunpowder flavored candy. Steel flavored candy sticks. This candy is full of cast off steel shavings from a 600 factory. Why? Why? I'm never gonna eat that. No, not there. I guess you could head downstairs and do the thing. Yeah, the cell is right here. Okay. This is the lab, right? Yep. Here it is. Examine. Got a right size tin can. You got some stuffing of appropriate density. Make a silencer. You drill a hole in each end of the can and carefully remove the beans. Then you soak the stuffing in a vat of acoustic dampening chemicals and carefully jam it into the can. Voila! I got a silencer. It's a can of stuffing designed to make it much easier for you to shoot people at Thanksgiving dinner without getting caught. Nice. Why did I make a silencer? No idea. I made a silencer. Why? No clue. Anything to do with these? I can read it. Unsurprisingly, you flip through the book. Unsurprisingly, it's mostly about ways bored children can stay out of their parents' here for just 5 minutes. It also has a little tag on the spine indicating it came from the mansion library. Okay. Aw. Okay. Let's head upstairs. Yeah, right, that thing. Well, he stopped. But it was so cool. Not dining room. Kitchen. Lard, larder, lardest. Hey buddy. Well, that's good for you. Look, I understand that genderization of clothing maybe shouldn't be a thing, but I'm kind of old-fashioned. Did I say skirt? I meant kilt. What's a kilt? A special kind of foreign legless pants for men. Here, try it. The ghost tries on this, kilt. Hey, that's really nice, thanks a lot. With his pants problem solved, he dissipates into the ether. Good luck. That takes care of that. Alright. Oh, progress is so slow, but progress is progress. I love it. Florence, how we doing? 4 left in the second, 4 in the third. Thank you. That is completely useless to me. Let's just jump to the third floor. And we'll keep going through rooms. Did I go through all? I did. I was in the music room, actually. The hurdy-gurdy. Oh, without that lady here to crank it, the hurdy-gurdy's neither hurting nor gooding. Oh boy. Alright, let's talk to this guy. This is the ghost of an orchestra conductor. Unless he's the ghost of someone pretending to be an orchestra conductor, either he's very agitated about something or he's conducting Flight of the Bumblebee. Sorry to interrupt, but I actually can't hear the music. What are you conducting? It's the finale of the year 1812 Solemn Overture by Tchaikovsky. Oh, the 1812 Overture. Sure, that would have been my second guess. Is your orchestra like double ghost or something? What? Ah, I see. No. There is no orchestra. I merely have this piece of music irrevocably lodged in my head. It's been nagging at me incessantly ever since my death. This is just a guess, but did you die during a performance of the 1812 overture? That is correct, yes. Very astute of you. And the finale of that piece features real actual cannons, right? Is that how you died? If it was my fate to be slain by a piece of music, cannons would have been far preferable to my utterly farcical demise. Farcical. Oh boy. I think that's supposed to mean like a farce. The overture requires several cannons because it's impossible to load a single cannon quickly enough to fire as the score demands. However, the stage we were performing on cannot have borne the weight. What did you do? I was not informed of the difficulty until it was far too late to make any changes. It transpired that the stage manager decided it would be sufficient to give a box of bullets to the tuba player. You were shot by a tuba. I was shot, as you say, by a tuba. Wow, no wonder you ended up a ghost. Oh, it isn't the ridiculousness of my death that troubles me, really. Accidents happen as with any of the performing arts. A colleague of mine was decapitated by an errant cymbal during a performance of Paganini's Violin Concerto No. 1. Such the risk we take for our art. Gosh. The problem is that the 1812 Overture's finale is a very dramatic and energetic piece. With its music constantly replaying itself in my head, I've been utterly unable to find any peace. I'll see if I can think of a way to help. What the heck? Banjos? Nope, okay. Well... that's an interesting thing. Mrs. Gunn's room is locked and no worldly force can open it. Well, maybe a whole team of horses, but good luck getting them up the elevator. I ain't gonna knock. Shot by two, but would John Wick be impressed? Mr. Gunn. Mr. Gunn's manliness room, oh my god. So for sake, but into the silent stuff that's some stood on it. Wait, what? With the smell of it, Mr. Gunn must have been garbage in this thing. It's a humidor full of cheap cigars. Grab one. Grab another one. Grab another one. I got plenty of them out this way. I got some cheap cigars. Hell yeah. The guy doesn't notice you approaching until you're right next to him. He yelps in surprise and drops his glass to the floor, then squints unsteadily at you. He takes a maraschino cherry from the bowl on the bar cart and throws it at your head. Hey, stop that. Sorry, just making sure you're not one of them ghosts. He drops another cherry onto the fresh glass and pours a little whiskey on top of it. Are you one of the museum employees? Yep, that's me. What are you doing in here? Hiding, buddy. I don't know if maybe you didn't notice, but this house has got ghosts in it. You don't see. Whole bunch of them all over. So I don't know about you, but I'm sitting right here where it's nice and drunk. I mean safe. Wouldn't you rather get out of here? Now all the booze, I mean that is the booze. I'm really scared of when ghosts go boo, you know. He'll get me if I leave this room. There aren't any ghosts between this room and the exit. So you see, said. That's what you said. But they're ghosts, they could be anywhere. Except in here. Exactly. I ain't leaving without a guarantee that those ghosts wouldn't grab me on the way out. We could disguise you with the shower curtain. Hey look, we use this white shower curtain to disguise you as a ghost, then they won't bother you on the way out. That's that's a mighty fine idea, but oh, eye holes. Curtain's got no holes in my eyes. I won't be able to see. So I think you don't actually want to leave. Oh, what gives you out in the it's terrible in here. Toss back and shoot some holes. You narrow your eyes at him and blast some holes in the curtain with your pistol. Okay, jeez, oh god. I get the picture. He grabs an armload of bottles from the cart, pulls the shower curtain over his head, and staggers out the door. Good boy. This museum employee drank a whole lot of this cart's contents. There's a few bottles left. Grab one. Got Manly's finest cotton candy schnapps. Must have only read first part of the label before you decided to buy this. Increases speed by 17 for the rest of the day. Nice. I picked this room pretty clean by picking up one bottle. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Before I look at that. Weird. If you were gonna commission a painting of swords, you'd think you'd at least ask for nice swords. Okay. Bowling is good. This poster is clear and artistic intent, but not very imaginative. This bowling stuff is extremely broken. It's not supposed to be flying around, even a little bit. There's a big red button on this thing. Press the reset button. Nothing happened. This is where bowling balls will come out. The single token. Okay. I'm gonna fight a Boltergeist. It's a Boltergeist. Why am I fighting a Boltergeist? I don't know anymore. Why am I trying? I can freaking punch everything to death. I got a bowling ball chunk. Ashes to ashes, pins to pins. Chunk of bowling ball isn't big enough to do anything with it other than throw it at something. Deals damage equal to a muscle. Well, that would be impressive if it wasn't for the fact that I'm not going to use it. Oh good, the XR85 was complete trash. Pin on mat XR86. Wow. Okay. What happens if I reset? It's another willing mass of malevolent bowling equipment. Huh. So I could just grind? Of all the things you will give me a grinding spot for, you give me a spot to grind for malevolent bowling equipment. I got a bowling championship ring. Huh. This must have been stuck in with finger holes. 17 melee attack damage and 17 armor. Hey! I'm willing to bet I'll get something new if I fight this one. It's easier to kill someone with a fucking pencil than a fucking tier. A bowling ball hat. 17 armor. Okay, I'm just gonna fight this thing until stuff stops string up. How do you kill someone with a pencil? Give them, you could give them lead poisoning, or you could just stab them in the neck or the eye or something. Not the bowling ball chunk. Aw. Is that it for the goods? If I get another bowling ball chunk, I know that's it for the goods. Or suspected at least. I got a bowling pin! Carrying this around with you will save the trouble of wheeling the enemies all the way down the bowling lane to hit them with it. Oh my goodness. I guess that goes in off on. I have off on, helm, ring. If I get bowling pants, what's that gonna see? Why aren't you dead? This Watergeist has 1 HP on it. Another chunk, huh? Come on, I don't want to believe this. Give me some bowling ball pants. My muscles 137, oh my goodness. Bowling ball pants. Bowling shirt name tag. Says Dan, but that's okay because you're wearing it ironically. 10 Moxie goes on your label. Why am I doing this to myself? What am I doing? I'm killing bowling equipment. I don't understand my life. Susie, how do you deal damage shit? Susie's dealing 5 damage shit. It has 1 HP again. Another bowling ball chunk. Again. There's no end to this. What the hell? How did that happen? I don't understand. Okay, cool. I think that's it. Screw this place. That was a thing. Oh god, Miss Gunn's trophy room. That's wow, you hope you never meet alive, Dr. Spig. Yeah, I agree. Sickening killing us up. It's sickening killing a helpless sofa and stuffing its carcass as a grisly trophy. How could they? He was so young. One of this moose's eyes is loose. Pop it out. I got a glass eye. Oh, it's really got its eye on you. Oh boy. This is either a prosthetic eye made of glass or a very macabre marble. A macabre. This is just the head of a teddy bear. They didn't even remove the tag. Oh no. So many polyesters died just to decorate rooms like this. I need a drink. These antlers are made of paper mache, apparently by someone who has never seen antlers before. There's a whole rack of bowling trophies. If they were billiards trophies, it'd be an easier punt to make. Tables covered with knife marks. There's a goblin head mounted like a trophy on the wall. This would be positively barbaric if not for the fact that the goblin seems pretty okay with it. Boo! Ha ha ha! Pretty good I am to getting you, huh, human? Oh wow, yes, very much to getting me. Nice. What is it happening to you? Did Mr. Gunn hunting you and to cutting head off? No, Mr. Gunn, a good human man, is being. Very friends. Inside one of his bowling ball bags, my sports are growing, only headroom. Mr. Gunter finding me and hanging me up here. For to chatting with. Great guy. Wow, weird. You can tell this is fake because it is floating around the room, setting stuff on fire. Oh god. This is just a photograph of a fish. Mr. Gunn was apparently really liberal with his definition of trophy. Alright, what's your name, buddy? This ghost is dressed up as the traditional safari hunter with the pith helmet and the big white mustache and those weird khaki trousers that makes it look like a bird has wings. He's expecting Mr. Gunn's trophy collection, but he doesn't seem particularly impressed. Hi, Wigger Morgan. Oh, charmed, I'm sure. Lord Easton Camdenton, at your service? What happened to you, if you don't mind me asking? Not at all, not at all, though it isn't a very exciting story, what? I was hunting lions in the plains of the Serengeti, and one of the blighters got the better of me. Wow, you eaten by a lion? Sounds pretty exciting to me. Yes, well, not eating as much. Sneaky bug crept into camp and pushed a stack of ammunition crates over on me. Oh. Maybe I can help you? Help me do what? Well, help you with whatever's keeping you as a ghost. So now that I see it, I guess there isn't much I can do to help you get revenge on that lion. Oh no, it isn't revenge that's keeping me here. Good for that lion, I say. Turnabout is fair play and all that, what? Though I do wish he'd done it in the manner that made for a better story. So why are you a ghost? It's cause of my one true regret. I never faced the most dangerous game. I'm definitely not gonna help you hunt people. What? No. The most dangerous board game. Eh? Nobody was ever willing to play against me. A bally shame, what? What's the game? He leads you over to a small table on which is laid out a board of alternating red and black squares, with little wooden discs painted red and black as well. Checkers. Checkers jump and scatter as the ghost stabs two large hunting knives into the center of the board. Knife checkers. What are the rules? You know how to play checkers? Yes. You know how to stab someone in the arms with a knife? Yes. That's all you need to know, really. Okay, I'll play. You yank one of the knives off the board and Lord Easton instructs you to hold it left-handed. The rules are, you may only attack your opponent's hands and only when they are over the board. Displays checkers are played from where they land, but attacking the board directly is a foul, which avoids opponents or staff return. It appears to be primarily a game of concentration, quick movements and fainting. Play aggressively! You start out the game by attacking quickly and fiercely to establish dominance and keep your opponent from developing his pieces. This strategy is somewhat effective, but Lord Easton doesn't scare easily. He manages to feint a few pieces past your guard. You enter the mid-game more or less evenly matched, play intelligently. In the mid-game, you focus more on the checkers than on your knife work, maneuvering into position for some big gains in the long term. You suffer a few minor nicks and cuts, but are well positioned for the endgame. Play craftily. Lord Easton spots a hole in your defenses. He feints left and quickly slides one of his pieces into the gap and into your trap. This moves his hand into just the position you need to attack with a hard downward stab. He easily yanks his knife out of the way and your knife hits one of your pieces on its edge, flipping it across the board to land neatly in his back rack. King me. I say it's a foul to attack the board. Sure, but I wasn't, was I? I attacked your hand and you dodged, that's all. You sneaky blighter. Play continues with a king behind Lord Easton's lines. You clean up fairly quickly. Alright lad, I concede. A marvelous play, what? Well done. He gives you a smart salute and fades away into nothingness. Whew. Do I have fingers left? 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. Well, that was the thing. Oh boy. Gunman billiards room? What is the billiards room? Okay, whatever. This end table bears the scars of many uncoasted beverages. What the hell? Looks comfy, too bad you're too busy to sit down. It's a rack of billiards cues. Got one? You inspect them and take the best one, which isn't saying much. I got a wobbly billiards cue. Thing about people who buy billiards tables is that they are almost never the kind of people who will properly maintain their cues. This cue does not provide evidence to the contrary. -1 Moxie. Oh my god. 1921. Wait. There's a spittoon here. A bright, shiny, beautiful spittoon. Gimme. Oh boy. Oh yeah, gone to Papa. What are you doing? Huh? Nothing. What are you doing? Like you're not someone who's kneeling next to a spittoon with the apparent intention of sticking his whole entire face inside it. Let's dive in. You jam your hand into the spittoon up to the shoulder and find nothing. The brass bucket is shiny and clean outside and in. Clean as the day was worn. The museum staff must have washed it. It's brand new. Are you crying? No, I'm fine. You're crying. Okay, well, I'll just be over here whenever you're done lying on the ground in a fetal position hugging a spittoon. Fine! Oh my goodness. This is what the biggest and dumbest pussy you've ever seen. I crack billiards. There's a trap door in the ceiling over here. Too bad you aren't like 11 feet tall. There's a what in the what now? Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Hey there, how's it going? I ain't interested in chit chat, fella. Just billiards. Step up or shut up. Challenge into the game. You pull out your cue. The ghost nods and rocks the balls. He utterly trounces you. You just can't seem to make the balls go where you intended. That was the saddest showing I've ever seen. Let me see that cue. Yeah, that's your problem. This thing's about as straight as a banker's handshake. What? You're gonna need to lead this back to true if you want a chance against me. Lead? Why the heck do I lead something? Boy. Have I done everything up here? Yeah, I think I did. Second floor, please. Library. I got a couple things to do here. I need to look up what the hell lead is. To rotate with a solid on the paper. What? Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone. You have two books you can put it back. Fun Law and Dealing Boundaries. They go on different shelves, so you can't do them both at once. Fun Law. You find the shelf where Fun Law belongs and put it back. The next book on the shelf is entitled Gun Law, which might be even more entertaining. We'll definitely give this a shot. Got an item, Basics Gun Law. This book is an overview of the laws regarding guns, which, even at this point in history, already don't make any sense. Okay, read it. You learn basically everything there is to know about gun law. Now you can be the prosecuting attorney and defense counsel in addition to judge, jury, and executioner. After that, you put the book back on the shelf. Time to dispense some justice! I gotta put gun law. Okay. One more thing. You find a shelf where Dealing Boundaries belongs and put it back. Previous book on the shelf is entitled Duel Law, which seems to be about legal issues surrounding dueling. Never know when that might come in handy. Huh. Duly noted. I guess I'm reading that now. Learn about all the laws pertaining to dueling. It turns out when two guys want to murder each other in a fair and reasonable manner, things get legally tricky. Wait, what? I get 5% attack damage knowing duel law? Wait. Did I get some random crap too? For knowing gun law? It also gave me 5% attack damage. That'd be great if I ever use a gun. Okay, yep, can't. Yeah, I can't with that queue. That's the gallery. It is, isn't it? Orange chill. Aha! Hey. Objection! Okay, what's your problem? I think you'll find I'm quite conversant in the final points of our justice system, particularly as it pertains to guns and gun-related activity. Horseradish, you're all trousers and no briefs. Oh yeah, well just try me, you smart lady. Fine, obviously you're gonna ask me alone, so just ask questions. I'm Winger Morgan, so you can put a record. State your name, occupation, and cause of death. Velocity's Wainwright, defense attorney, lost a court-approved trial by combat. What? Trial by combat has been outlawed for like 15 years. You do understand that ghosts don't visually age as time passes, right? Right. So your client called for trial by combat, which meant you and the prosecutor had to face off in a duel? That's correct. And you lost. Are you acting dumb to try and throw me off guard? I withdraw the question. Why are you stuck as a goose? Because although trial by combat was already well to fashion at the time, it was still a valid legal recourse. I should have been prepared for the possibility, but I wasn't. My lack of training resulted in an innocent man being executed for murder. Oof, how was he executed? Hanging, I assume. Obviously, I wasn't around to see it. So to release you, I need to prove that the loss wasn't your fault. The trial duel was completely fair and above board. There's no chance of there having been foul play on the prosecutor's part. My loss was my own. Then I'd have to prove your client was actually guilty, and therefore your feelings of responsibility are misplaced. The look she gives you is hard and cold. Look, you think you know a thing or two about the law? How about you tell me the first rule of being a defense attorney? Don't make fun of the judge's beard, don't refer to his gavel as a weird little hammer. Don't accidentally call him mom. Don't accidentally call him mom. You have to trust and believe in your client. If you don't believe your client is innocent, you'll never convince anyone else he is either. So if I want to convince you he was guilty, you'll have an uphill fight, fella. You're essentially playing prosecutor here. Alright, tell me what the case. My defendant was Matthew Guilty McCready, accused of the murder of Vic Timsbury at noon on June 18th, 1878 in Reno. I have some questions. Go ahead. Your client was actually named Guilty. Come on. Names don't mean anything. I once had a client named I killed the guy. Oh, I killed the guy, and he was totally innocent. For someone's actual legal name, sure, but nicknames are usually given with some sort of basis. You know, I met a really tall guy called Tiny, or a fat guy called Slim. Arguably, the nickname Guilty would reinforce my client's innocence. That is absolutely absurd, but I'll let it rest for now. Let me ask something else. What was the cause of death? Timsbury was shot through the heart with a .45 caliber revolver. And did McCready own such a gun? Yes. He was holding it at the time, and subsequent examination showed that it had recently been fired. Are you messing with me? Any further questions? Yeah, of course. This was at noon precisely? Yes, that was confirmed by eyewitnesses. Also, McCready owned a fancy pocket watch that chimed on the hours. They were witnesses. About half a dozen of them. I'm pretty sure there's something you aren't telling me. I'm not obligated to play my hand face up, Mr. Prosecutor. Okay then, hang on a second. Shot with a pistol in front of witnesses at exactly noon. Was this a duel? So you can add 2 plus 2 after all, well done. Well, as luck would have it, I just recently read a whole book about duel law. What? Why? No reason, I just happened across it in the library and thought it might be interesting. You read an entire code of law you found at random for the heck of it. Yep. Let me just do a quick review. A duel is illegal. A duel is legal provided it's between exactly 2 people at a specific prearranged time and place using the same or at least essentially similar weapons. And they have to either face each other down and quick draw at the appointed time or at the appointed moment, or do the 10 pieces turn and fire routine, is that right? That's the gist of it, yes. So I guess it starts with you telling me the facts of the case, and I'll interrupt you rudely if I have any questions. Alright, but if you push me on trivial nonsense, I'll get mad and you'll have to start over. That seems fair, go ahead. McCready and Tinsbury got into an argument in a saloon on the evening of June 17th. Apparently, Tinsbury accused McCready of cheating at poker. Go on. But Senator yelled at them to take it outside, but since it was dark, they agreed to meet for a duel the next day. I'm sorry, the next day. Yes, June 18th, 1878. I have a question. Did they set a specific time for the duel? Yes, high noon. Figures. Why is it always high noon? Tradition, I suppose, and since the sun is at the highest in the sky, everything's brightly lit, and there aren't many shadows, so it's good for gunfighting. Makes sense. Plus, you can go have your duel in your lunch break. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. What up next? Next day, they both showed up, and shortly before noon, squared off about 30 feet from each other. When noon struck, McCready fired. Fast enough that Tinsbury didn't get a shot off, on account of having his head shot off. That's pretty much the long and short of it. I'm gonna ask for more details on that. What weapons are they using? McCready had a 45 caliber single action army revolver. Tinsbury had an older model .36 caliber cap and ball navy revolver, which he loaded with paper cartridges instead of packing the gunpowder by hand. Objection? Those are significantly different weapons. Are you kidding me? They're both pistols. A modern cartridge revolver versus an antique cap and ball loader. Ridiculous. That antique was in production until 1973 and considered one of the most reliable and popular 6-shooters in the territories. Furthermore, the restriction against different weapons and duels about pistols versus rifles, or the proverbial knife in a gunfight. Or as a more recent example, a nitwit trying to argue the law against a professional attorney. That's a bit harsh. Yeah, I shouldn't have objected. Okay, let's skip it. Less reading means more drinking water. Okay. I just need to make sure everything. Alright, so what weapons? Exactly at noon. Yes, as soon as the church bell started ringing. He also mentioned McCready's pocket watch. Yeah, he had a fancy pocket watch that chimed on the hour. Is that important for some reason? I guess not. Let me ask something else. He said they were eyewitnesses. About half a dozen of them watching from over the street, across the street, or peeking through half-open shutters. Were they interviewed? Yep, and their stories lined up. And he had no associates. I'm not aware of them being actual friends of McCready, but he was a local and lots of people knew him. She gives you a suspicious look. Wait a minute, just where are you going with objection? Any one of those people could have interceded on McCready's behalf. What? And done what exactly? Well, they could have shot Tennessee with a more accurate weapon like a rifle. Then there would have been 2 gunshots instead of just 1. Or are you suggesting they shot him with a poison blowgun dart? Well, was he tested with poison? Get out. Oh god. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's go. Okay. Come on. I have questions. Day of the week was this? Monday, January 17th. Well, that makes sense. Everybody's grumpy on the Mondays. They should make weekend Sunday and Monday instead, and you can spend Monday relaxing instead of having to go to work. But then, whatever. Any other questions? No, it's fine. Go on. So McCready fired as soon as the church bell struck noon. Yeah, that's what I just said. Have you got a point to make while you're just slowing for time to think? Gah, what the heck? McCready fired at the wrong time. What are you talking about? He fired exactly at noon, but the church bells, they are witnesses. That's right. He fired at clock noon, but the dew was set for high noon. They aren't the same thing. High noon is just when the sun is at its highest point in the sky. Depending on geography and the time of year, it could be hours different from clock noon. McCready fired early and that makes the dew illegal. What do you say to that, counselor? Felicity gets useless. Well, I gotta hand it to you, Prosecutor Morgan. You're a lot better than I was giving at this than I was giving you credit for. That's a good thought you had there. There's just one problem with it. Oh, what's that? I already taught it. Take that! Oh god, the Phoenix right hurts. She hurls a small book at you, which you barely managed to catch. Got an item, 1978 Nautical Almanac. Gah! The Nautical Almanac and Astronomical Ephemeris for the year 1878. That's in 1978, blah. What the heck is this? I did my homework when I was preparing for the trial, my legal homework, since at the time I expected there to be an actual trial, not a gunfight. What you're holding there is a Nautical Almanac for the year 1878. There are bookmarks if you like to do the math yourself, but if you look up solar noon, aka high noon for the 18th, and make the adjustment for Reno's longitude, what do you think you get? You've got to be kidding me. That's right, Mr. Prosecutor. 12 p.m. Precisely. No! Well done. Nice try, though. I mean, not sincerely. That's all my ammo. Oh, I can't think of any other way to disprove McCready's innocence. As far as I can see, it was a fair duel. Yep, and that's me with the guilt of an innocent man's death on my hands. An innocent man's death. You sure are good at repeating things other people see. What if he didn't die? Say what now? Well, you didn't actually see the execution, right? Well, yeah, I was in the schools, you might say, being dead and all, so you don't know whether or not it happened. Oh, come on, look, I appreciate the effort, but you're barking at the moon. Let me ask you something. What can you tell me about McCready? He was a gunfighter, true and true. By that I mean he was an adrenaline addict. Dealing was his needle of choice. Hell, if you told me you had evidence he cheated at poker with the specific intent of beating people and to challenge them into duels, I wouldn't be the least surprised. He was a sly one. Her expression softened as she sighs. I make him sound like a real devil. That's not fair. He was smart and charming. He could have been a good man if he chosen a different life for himself. Anything else? Well, I recall he had a real good head for numbers. He told me he never forgot to date, and every man he'd ever killed. He'd remember to pour beyond their grave for their birthday. Well, that's nice. A nicer birthday present would have been not having killed them in the first place, of course. Yup. Another question. Why did he invoke trial by combat? Assuming he was innocent, why would McCready invoke trial by combat? His case was pretty straightforward, a duel only worsened his odds. I was mighty surprised, let me tell you. The only thing I can figure out is it was his damn fool sense of gunfighter's pride or something. Like that was the only form of justice he was willing to submit himself to. Another question. Was the trial straight after the duel, the 19th? No. I don't know what Reno's like now, but it didn't have a proper courthouse then. And you can't try a murder charge in the sheriff's front parlor. McCready sat in jail for a couple of weeks and then they transported him to Frisco. But with one thing and another, the trial didn't start until July 25th. Jeez, so much for the right to a speedy trial. The wheels grind slowly. Another question. When was the execution? Well, we held the trial by combat on the 26th, so that was a Friday. They don't execute prisoners on the weekend, so presumably it would have been the following Monday, the 29th. In the morning? What with setting up gallows and letting a crowd gather, they usually happen in the afternoon. Around 3 typically. Another question apparently. I'll be back, I need to do my research. Book is entirely tables and almost entirely tables and numbers, little things like a logarithm of the radius vector of the Earth. You can look up any day in the year 1878 in it, though who knows if you to figure anything out from what it gives you. What month was it? Was it March? Shit. July, okay. So July 26, 7, 8. July 28th. Let's see, on that day there was a moon, it was somewhere between new and full. How about July 27th? July 26. Oops. Come on, give me something. This was the day first Steve Wainwright was killed in trial by combat. 7, 8. 29th? Is it July 29th? And I just can't freaking count. That was when McCready was going to be executed. Let's see. Wow. Wait a minute. According to this, there was a total eclipse of the sun that day, centered right over the Western Territories with its totality at 2:47 p.m. That's a hell of a thing. Hey, I got a question for you. I looked up July 29th in your almanac and get this. There was a total eclipse of the sun that day. What? No, you're just messing with me. No, look for yourself. Totality at 2:47 p.m. right over Western Territories. Well, that's quite a thing, but I don't see how that affects... Wait. Unless you're suggesting... Right! It was a perfect opportunity for McCready to escape. That's absurd. Absurd like a fox! You said yourself that McCready was really good at remembering dates. He could have read about the eclipse at any time and stored that knowledge away for future use. Like to give himself an advantage in a duel or something. Alright, that's reasonable as far as it goes, but McCready couldn't have worked the eclipse into an escape plan, because he didn't have any say over the court schedule. You said with one thing and another, the trial didn't start till July 25th. McCready could have caused any number of those delays himself by faking illness in prison, or messing with the horses on the ride to Frisco, or anything. This could also explain the trial by combat. You mean, there ended up being too much delay, so if a regular trial went on too long, he was found guilty, he'd have missed the eclipse. Exactly. Whereas if he called for trial by combat, everything would be resolved one way or another in only one more day. Maybe he'd win, that'd be fine, but if he lost, he could use his escape plan. I have to admit, this is pretty compelling, but it's all maybes and what ifs. Yeah, maybe it happened, but maybe McCready was rescued by leprechauns. Oh man, there are leprechauns in Frisco? You need some kind of hard evidence before this anymore. Than just a fun... Before this anymore, just fun stories, what I mean. How can I find evidence? Well, we don't know escape even happened. Something like that would have been in the news for certain. Have I seen any newspapers lying around? Oh my goodness, it feels like this is taking forever. Has it been forever? Has it been an eternity? It's been like half an hour. God, why did my laptop froze? Why did my laptop freeze? Too slow. I'm gonna check downstairs to see if the cell has anything. Oh, photos? No, nothing. Are there any staples anywhere? No. God damn that thing. It's still running on my screen? Well, I mean, it froze in the sense of Chrome froze up. So I was staring at the timer, the session time, and it said 109. And I was just like, wait, why isn't it moving? Okay, now it started lagging. Lol. You know what's... Okay, cool. You know what's... East... South... Shit. Come on. EWS. Good news. News. Come on. No, I left. Is this not the news I need? Okay. It isn't the news I need, which is frustrating. Head back inside. Up to the library. Second floor, please. I need to see if we have any periodicals. Find a few bundles of wool newspapers at the bottom of one shelf. Press good news and later. Start at the bottom of the stack and flow through them until you find a paper for the week of July 28th, August 3rd. The main feature has to do with the eclipse and various accidents and spectacles that occurred because most people weren't expecting it. He had to apologize for bearing the announcement in the previous week's weather forecast. Most notably, all 3 men scheduled to be hanged on the 29th escaped into confusion. Only 2 of them were recaptured. Unfortunately, their names aren't given. You don't find anything else relevant to the case, however, as you put in the papers back on the shelf, a headline on a more recent issue catches your eye. Husband of famous inventor missing. The article's light information, but apparently Mrs. Gunn's husband Dan vanished on the road while traveling to Dirtwater on business about 6 years ago. Law enforcement suspected bandits, but no evidence was found. It's kinda grim. Take it. Okay, so presumably I have the article, to whatever extent that is. Oh boy, I forgot this lady took the most time. Got a question. Found newspaper article. The guy scheduled to be executed today the eclipse escaped. And one of them was on account. Which one? Well, didn't say it, did it? Nope, damn it. And executed criminals aren't given gravestones with their names on them. So you can't just go from Frisco Cemetery to find out. That's the thing where I really appreciate what you're trying to do. But at this point you would have to actually find McCready himself to prove it wasn't executed due to my failure. Guess that's what I'll do. What am I doing? How the hell? What on earth? How on earth? Come on. Hey. I was wondering how you died. Caught in the crossfire in the library, she was out. Wow, what happened? Bitter feelings got into a heated argument over the comparative merits of Anton Chekhov versus Henrik Ibsen. When they saw the shooting, I attempted to step in and stop them. I simply wouldn't abide gunfire in my library. It's far too loud. That's your only objection to noise? It's quite sufficient. I won't tolerate noise of any shape, and certainly not gunfire. Hey look, I invented this. I invented this thing that makes guns go weird sounds. Really quiet. Oh, how marvelous. Finally, I can rest in peace knowing that libraries will not be safe from the noise of gunfire. It is only in an atmosphere of quiet that true joy dare live. Bertrand Russell. And with that, she dissipates into nothingness? He isn't famous yet. Well, whatever. Okay. Oh my goodness. How do I find this dead man? Oh, also, Florence, how we doing? 6 left. Oh god. 3 on 3. Great. Thanks. 1 in the gallery. None the restroom. The guest rooms. Oh, right. I have a glass eye for you, lady. Hey. Yeah, kinda. Okay, thank you very much. She takes a glass eye from you and puts it in, whereupon it falls right through her and onto the floor. She thoughts as she picks it up. Oh dear, it's a little too physical. Yeah, I wasn't certain this would work. Don't worry, this is easily fixed. Do you have a hammer I can borrow? Hammer? Yeah? That'll do nicely, thanks. She takes the hammer, places the glass eye on the desk and smashes it with a precise crack. Ah, perfect. She gets you back the hammer and plucks the ghost of the glass eye from the shattered fragments. After blowing the dust off it, she tucks it into her eye socket. That fits much better. Does it work? Well, now that you mention it, no, I can't actually see with it. It is the ghost of a glass eye, after all. Oh dear, this won't do at all. What a shame. You know, I don't really understand why your eye is still missing. What do you mean? Well, I always assume when someone loses an arm or something, it just sticks around as an arm ghost. That's why people say they can feel it itching sometimes, because you've still got an arm there, but it's a ghost. It's even called phantom limb syndrome. So logically, the rest of you becomes a ghost after that, it'll hook right back up. But then, where'd my eye go? Maybe it got pushed back inside your head. She thinks about this for a second, then shakes her head. No, that seems... Wait. What? I do think I felt something just then. Shakes her head again. My goodness gracious, keep going! It's like one of those puzzles where you had to try to get the marble in the hole. She bends her head forward and continues shaking it. You can almost hear the faint rattling sound, and then a plop! She straightens back up, blinking with 2 eyes. You did it! Well, I'll be. Thank you so much, dear. I would never have thought of that. No problem. Have a nice time in heaven or wherever. She gives you a friendly weave and peace out of sight. Cool. That's that done. Thank goodness. Yo, buddy. Did you figure out how to make a good exploding cigar? Ah. Exploding cigar. I'm not gonna pop that. Examine. Hey, what if you stuck this into one of the cigars you found? Ha ha ha. Poke a hole in the tip of the cigar and stick the dynamite. It's hilarious. I did the thing. Hey, you. Hey, ghosty boy. I guess this is what you're looking for. That's an exploding cigar? Yep. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, but not this time. What'd you use for the explosive? Found a really small firecracker. Just big enough to blow up the cigar without also blowing up someone's face. Also, you know, without the violent lead projectile. You're a genius! Let me see it in action so I can finally rest. Bang. I did good. Hey. I feel cheated, was my experience. Alright, Florence, what are we doing? 4 ghosts left. 1 on this floor. 3 on the third. Alright. Let's keep going. Wait, 3 on the third. I need to do some quick mods. Third floor. 1. Did I leave a ghost in here? No. Oh my god. Looks like this is where the creepy music is coming from. Ha ha ha. I get to transcribe it. Here I don't know all the spooky notes. Got a spooky lullaby sheet music. Oh god. Here it is. I will refrain. What's with this board? It's a blank chalkboard. Ah! You monster, why would you write that? I spooked myself. Okay. Did I check this? Probably. You don't find any magical portals, darn, but you do find a gallery. Flip through it, there's nothing of particular interest except an entry while the author was excited for a sleepaway camp next day with his sisters. How she was thankful to someone called Uncle Chet for getting tickets since it was gloomy around the manor ever since her father went missing. Well done. Isn't that intriguing? Okay. Music room. Play the lullaby. Is he slowing down? It's not just me, right? He's slowing down. Oh my god, he smiled. He's gone! Cool. Well, no, that was nice. Soothing, you could say. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Did I get it? No, I didn't get it. Where'd it go? Shimo. Okay. Thanks. So there's Billiard Boy. And who else? There shouldn't be one here. Thank you, Larry. Keep patrolling. Just leave you to your balls. Can't stand a chance. What's... Oh, I can't interact with Firebase. You make small talk with the golden head for a bit. They're pretty cool. Yeah. Goblin's alright. Loathing. Oh boy. Is Mrs. Gunn a ghost? Jesus Christ, come on. This. Okay, where we at? I need to find evidence of McCready being alive. I'm checking something on a whim. Does this place have a guest book? Nope. Well, of course not. Huh. Okay. What on earth? I say what's on earth? How on earth? What is my brain thinking? Marath, are you busy, buddy? I'm stumped. You wanna help me out here? Okay. There's two things I gotta do right now. Well, two pressing things. One is I gotta lead a pool cue, a billiards cue. And the other is that I need to prove a man escaped his execution. I'm very tempted to Google the answers to these things. So it's Mrs. Gunn. Yeah, who is it? Mrs. Gunn or Mr. Morgan? Winger Morgan. Where's the pool table? The pool table has nothing helpful nearby. It has other pool cues and worse shape than mine, as well as a guy, a ghost playing pool. Don't worry about it. Am I with the ghost examination? Yeah, man, for Cunningham, yeah. Who's the county licensed ghost hunter here? Me or you? Fine, I guess. Trail them left. Yeah, she's not helpful. Where are they? Pool table is over here. Limited balls. Chapter on the ceiling. Hey, Lawrence. So let's play with this one sheep. Well, maybe I can beat him at his own game. Literally. Thank you, I was waiting for literally. A lot of nope. There's effectively nothing nearby. What does it mean to lay the pool queue? I believe it's queue. That's one angle we could look at right now. Okay. Put it back on. Why am I antagonizing myself like this? Hey, Dolly? No. What's on it? Okay. Let me go talk to this girl. This ghost. Actually, Florence, talk to me. Where? Fatima, she got as far as heck away from Frisco as he could. I mean, if he's the one that escaped. Yeah, no clue. Ah, jeez. Why? Why do I feel like there's someone named McCready? If I go to do it, what time? Am I gonna find someone named McCready? Okay. It's killing me. I'm googling this. Okay, I'm looking it up in the Wikipedia. Wait a second. Do I have that? There's no way I have that, right? Yeah, I don't have it. Where is this thing? Come on, Google, don't fail me now. Don't taco.com on it. Oh my friggin' god. Okay. Okay. Back to the coach. So yeah. Back to the juice saloon. Alright, so just look at the map. Fresco is all the way here. This guy escaped low and had to make his way all the way as far away as he could. Up here doesn't make sense. There's nothing up there. It makes sense he comes to the town like first, like Dead Water. You ever heard of a fella named McCready? McCready? Nope. Don't ring a bell. Would have been about 17 years ago. Heck, I got a long memory, but not that long. I only started working here 6 or 7 years ago anyhow. What about the guest register? We only keep those for the last couple of years. Only place I know of that might have records as far back as you need would be the post office. Okay, thanks. Where's the door? I lost the door. Where's the door? Post office. Hey, buddy. Oh, I got a package. Cool. Slight distraction. Package is empty, or maybe Rufus sent you some kind of special aid. Sounds like something he'd do. Breathe it in. Get 200 XP. Whoa, it was special aid. Nice. Okay, that was cute and all. Trying to find a guy named Creedy. It's a possibility he might have passed through here about 17 years ago. Passed through. We don't stamp passports here. Yeah. If you stayed for a while, I might have a forwarding address. Ooh, can you check, please? Alright, them books could use a dusting anyway. One sec. She pulls some big ledgers out of her desk and blows a huge cloud of dust into the air. Starts leaving through them. 17 years? Around 78 then? 76, 77, 78. Marin, Mailson, McGurvey, McCready. Got a Matt McCready, that the one? That's him! No forwarding address, but you could ask at his old place. Just out to the northwest of here. Let me see a map. Yeah, looks like you already got it here. Desert House, that's the one. Holy shit. Send a postcard, cause why not? Oh my goodness. It's right there. It's right fucking there. Oops. M. McCready, 1846-1887, stuck to his guns. You dig up your shovel and you dig until the shovel hits a wooden coffin and hold the lid off. A skeleton blinks to you, or well, it doesn't, but anyways. Howdy. Howdy. Are you guilty, McCready? Well, no, I ain't heard that nickname in, what year is it? 1895? 17 years? Nope, I tell a lie. There was that one time 8 years ago. The same McCready that escaped the gallows during an eclipse? Well, no. Since the statute of limitations expired, I might as well fess up. Yeah, that was me. A real sweet plan too. Apart from the one little hitch, it went off smooth silk. Even worked in a little misdirection to lead the law to them other two fellas instead of me. Serves them right too. They was real murderers. Not like me. I never killed a man except in a fair fight. Except for that one little hitch you mentioned. He miscalculated how long to delay the trial. So in order not to miss the eclipse, he called for a trial by combat. Oh, well, yep, that's the truth of it. You're blaming me for Mrs. Wainwright's death, I suppose. Why'd you just trust her? She would have gotten me declared innocent. She had a real good head on her shoulders, sure, but so did that prosecutor fella. I didn't rate the odds better than 50-50. Not good enough. And anyway, a trial by combat was part of her job. She should have been ready. That stinks, she trusted you. She's a ghost now because she feels guilty about losing that trial. I spent ages trying to convince her you were innocent. He winked and said, she backed you up every step of the way, despite the fact that you got her killed and you don't even care? Hell, you bite your tongue, Sonny. You don't know me. Don't care. I did what I felt I had to do to stay alive, and I felt damn guilty about what happened to Miss Wainwright. But I ain't taking all the blame for it. No, sir. She'd tell you herself she should have been better prepared. Just like she told me that day, apologizing with her last breath. I gave up gunfighting for her. Gave up the only thing I lived for. That's how I felt about it. You gave up gunfighting? Weren't easy, but I did. Bought this house, bought this land, raised some chickens, had a little vegetable garden. It's gone to hell since I died. That's a shame. Anyway, I never fired my pistol again. Not even in a damn fence post. It's not what it says in your grave. Oh, read it again. That's what it felt like. What killed me, having a little ironic joke, I reckon. Someone killed you? You're only the second person to track me down. First one was 9 years after the trial. Victim's raised brother, hunting for revenge. What happened? He challenged me to the duel, and I told him I ain't doing that no more. He said yes again, and I said no. He hollered at me, and I took my pistol out of the closet and threw it at his feet so he could see how the cylinder was all rusted shut. And he cocked his gun and asked me one last time, and I said no, and last I remember is the bang. Jeez. Kinda hint to bury me though. Guess you weren't all bad. Do you wanna see Felicity again? I could take you to a ghost. Nah, I reckon I'll just go back to sleep. Ain't right, that dead fella walking around. Just tell her sorry for me, alright? Here, you can give her my pocket watch. You recognize it. Got McCready's pocket watch. Not guilty McCready's fancies of a pocket watch. Even after being buried for 9 years, it still chimes the hours. Wasn't your off on 15 week gains, 40 item finding. Alright, bye McCready. So long, fella. You close the coffin and fill the hole back in. Damn! That was worth it. Well, I mean, not 100% worth it, but that was good. That felt satisfying to read. That felt quite satisfying. Oh, wrong place. Second floor. Art gallery. Look at this wall, oh boy. You ready for this? What now? Found McCready's grave, he wasn't executed. You're 100% certain it's him. Not some other man named McCready. It was him. Yeah. Give me his watch to give to you. She turns around the watch in her hands for a while, just looking at it without saying anything. And she slowly winds it and listens as it chimes the hour. Yep. This is his watch, alright. Thank you. Wait, you said he gave it to you? He's alive? Not exactly. He's a skeleton. Talked for a while and then he asked me to bury him again so he could go back to sleep. What'd he say? Confirmed our guesses, knew about the eclipse in advance and solved the trial for his escape plan. Stalled it too long and decided to hedge his bet by calling for the trial by combat. I see. He gave up gunfighting. He what? He bought a little house and raised chickens, never fired his pistol again. In fact, he left it to rust. 9 years later, Tim's brother caught up to him and challenged him to a revenge match. And the creator refused repeatedly, so the guy shot him. Said to tell you he was sorry. She looks at you silently for a moment, then looks at the watch. She winds the hands back a minute and listens as it chimes again. She sighs and then shakes her head and smiles at you. Thank you, Winger. You'd make a damn fine attorney. Shakes your hand and feeds from view, and as she does so, leaves her attorney's badge in your hand. I got an attorney's badge. For the city Wainwright's attorney's badge. One good turnabout deserves another. 17 to all types of damage. 210 XP. Which is not enough for all this. Rest in peace, counselor. That was long. I took care of her. Oh, thank goodness. Gotta go wash this floor off and get back to work, but first, such a scratch. Man, it feels like I've been saving up these stitches for days. I was about to go crazy. Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver. Come see me at the visitor center. I'll hook you up with a souvenir photograph. See ya. Oh boy. That was quite a level of satisfying. I'm impressed. 203rd. Alright. Nothing in the music room, right? Oh boy. I only have one worry at this point. LAPHE. A type of stone soup using animal husbandry. What? Yeah, okay. Not a good dictionary. So what do I do? Oh, there's one lay the pool stick. Alright, let's check this out one more time. Jeez. Okay, so the good thing is we're not leaving this area. It's just apparently this thing is in here. Ah. I forgot about this, honestly. It's a lead. Maybe you can make that bird's cue to slow up. Give it a shot. You lead, rinse, and repeat until the cue's fixed. I got a balance billiards cube. Will excuse me leading the ship. 10 Moxie. And the damage doesn't change though. Okay. That's a development. That's a good development. Alright, Scotty, beam me up. To the floor, baby. All the way to Mr. Gunn's room. Through the one in the middle. Nope, through the one on the end. The near end. Alright, let's go. You pull out your cue and the ghost nods and rocks the balls. He proceeds to crush you. Something feels wrong. Like your cue isn't connecting with the ball properly. The ghost shakes his head at you. You're totally new to this, ain't you? You gotta chalk your cue. Chalk? Can I borrow yours? Mine's ghost chalk. Wouldn't work. Dang it. Any chalk over here? Nope. There was a chalkboard, I think in the kids' room. Or at least near it. There it is. Take the chalk. I got some blue chalk. Alright, cool. Okay. Let's head back and see if he can chalk it for us or something. Ah, you chalk up your cue and the ghost rocks the balls. It's a close match. You have to consult that geometry book a few times just to work out all the angles. The game comes down to a fight for the 8 ball and you barely manage to squeak out a win when the ghost catches an unlucky bounce off the corner of a pocket. Well, shucks, nice shooting, Tex. You've left your finger gun salutes, winks, and fades into nothingness. Hooray! The balls are still no crab one. I grabbed the most appealing. It's a 6 ball. This billiard ball is labeled with a 6, indicating the number of benzene rings in the organic poison that makes up most of the paint on it. Somebody really ought to pass some safety regulations about this kind of thing. This item goes in your off on, applies 25 poison to every enemy and start every fight poisoned. Why would I want that? Like, thank you for thinking of me, but why would I want that? Alright, Florence. There's one ghost left. It's on the 3rd floor. This is gone. Ghost Hunter, Winger and Florence. Florence and Winger, whatever. I do feel significantly less haunted. Did you get rid of all the ghosts? We sure did, ma'am. Actually, Miss Scanner says the still one. Shh. Yes, ma'am. All ghosts accounted for. Well, that's splendid. Come right on in. Thanks. You knew she was a ghost all along? I have my suspicions. Must be more in tune with all this narrative stuff than I am. Yeah, you get used to it. Hello, Mr. Gunn. Hello, Winger was it? Thank you so much for getting rid of all these ghosts to me. Yeah, about that. Turns out there's one left. Oh dear. Well, I'll need you to take care of it before I can pay you. Mrs. Gunn, I've got some bad news for you. Oh, what's that? It's you. You're a ghost, Mom. Well, I'll be. When did that happen, I wonder? My condolences. Why, thank you. You're very kind. You know, this does explain some things. Like what? Well, I haven't had any appetite for months. Nearly a year, in fact. I keep sending food up from the kitchen in the dumbwaiter, but I've just been dropping it out the window and sending the empty plates back to the chef. Oh, so the chef won't have her feelings good. It's also the fact that you're, well, translucent. Yeah, I thought it was just cataracts. Mrs. Gunn, this prompts a question, you know? Oh, what's that? Why are you a ghost? Well, I'm sure I don't know. You're the expert, perhaps you can tell me. Actually, that's me. I'm the expert. You have some kind of unfinished business? Something that's tying you to this place? Well, now that you mention it, yes, I suppose I do. You mind telling me about it? My entire family disappeared a few years ago. My husband and 3 daughters. Yeah, I heard about that. Sorry for your loss. She was suspected they had been kidnapped for ransom, but the one never made any demands. They just vanished. I never found out what happened. I always thought they were just taken away by ghosts. Why'd you think that? I've always felt guilty about how many people have been killed by my invention. The belt buckle, the gun, alright. I used to worry that their ghosts would come back to haunt me. When I built this house, I had an electrical anti-ghost field installed in the walls of this room, so they couldn't get in. Oh wait, awesome! Wait, that doesn't affect you? Well, I'm sure it would if I attempted to walk through the wall, but it never occurred to me to try. Aha. After dawn, the ghosts disappeared. I became so sure that ghosts had gotten them that I locked myself in here. After donating the rest of the house to the Historical Society, so that there'd be someone to look after the place. Now, I feel rather silly about the whole thing. Silly? I mean, ghosts do exist, obviously. Well, yeah, but now I'm a ghost myself. I can sense the presence of other ghosts. And they've only just arrived in this house yesterday or the day before. That was when I called for an exterminator. You know, I didn't even question how I knew they were here, but I don't think that there have been any ghosts here before then. Why'd they all show up yesterday? I couldn't say. They all seemed very angry and confused. But since they couldn't get in here, they eventually gave up and just started wandering around the house. Gave up quite easily, actually. Maybe because you were already a ghost yourself. Well, Miss Gunn, what are we gonna do with you? What do you mean? You did contract me for 13 ghosts, ma'am. You're the 13th. Oh yeah. Obviously, I could simply renegotiate the number with you, but perhaps you should go ahead and exercise me, or whatever you do. I'd rather find a more peaceful solution than that flow exerciser. Peaceful solution? What do you mean? Well, we can also release you from your ghostitude by solving the problem that's keeping you here. In your case, I guess that means finding out what happened to your family. Oh, well, I'd be very grateful if you could. I assume they're dead, and to be honest, I think I've gotten used to the facts, but I surely would like to know what actually happened. Alright, so see what I can do. Done. I got an attic opening stick. Books are about gun parts. Cool. Look in the mirror. You take a long, hard look at yourself in the mirror. Think about all the things you've ever done. A lot of those things are pretty cool. Gain 24 experience. Alright, let's check the attic apparently. I got the legendary attic opening stick. This dresser is not dressed as a ghost, oh boy. A partner. Boxes of pots. Hey, who the heck are you? I'm Wiggum Morgan, but since I'm not the guy who's apparently hiding out in Mrs. Gunn's attic, I feel like you ought to be the one answering that question. Who am I? Well, that's just friggin' typical. I'm Chet Bullet, dammit. Am I supposed to have heard that name before? Yes, you damn well should have. Mrs. Gunn's invention would have been nothing without mine. Wait, let me guess. You invented the bullet. Whew, thought for sure you were gonna say belt buckle again. Oh shoot, no, I wanna change my guess. You're damn right I invented the bullet, but I was your assistant, so did I get any credit? Hell no. Kiffy. Well, maybe you feel like I'll be talking to you later. Sounds like you've got an ass to grind. Not for much longer. Oh jeez. Yeah, looks like you found the bad guy. Okay, Chet. Go ahead and tell us the details of your whole nefarious plan. I don't care much for your tone. Why should I tell you anything? Well, I could just punch you in the face so it starts talking of its own accord. How about that? Well, it's too late for you to stop me anyway, so I suppose it wouldn't hurt to tell you. Certainly not as much as not telling me would. When Mrs. Gunn dies, control of the company and patents passes to me. I'm no murderer, mind you. I like to keep my hands clean. But I figured there might be some other people who would have a bone to pick with her, considering their manner of death. You summoned all those ghosts. That's right. All it took was some basic seance equipment, wired up to the hospital for your amplification, a snap for a mechanical genius like me. But seance gear summons ghosts related to the summoner. That's the whole point of a medium. A person who knows how to direct summoning on someone else's behalf. So you get to talk to your own grandma instead of the summoners. You don't seem like the medium type to me. More like a small, but that does explain something I've been wondering about. It didn't make any sense for all the ghosts here to be haunting Mrs. Gunn. Because some of them weren't killed by guns. But they were all killed by bullets. Naturally, I anticipated that there'd be a couple of those. That's why I rigged this room with an anti-ghost field, which I cleverly boosted so that ghosts couldn't even sense me up here. So your plan was to summon a bunch of angry ghosts who would initially be looking for you but would haunt Mrs. Gunn instead when they couldn't find you. Correct! And once they've haunted her to death, Gunn in the streets will be all mine. Well, I hate to be the bearer of good news, so Mrs. Gunn is dead. On the bright side, she's been dead for a year, so you pretty much wasted your time. What? Really? Hahaha, I'm rich! Now I just need to get out of here without all these ghosts swatting me. Yeah, the ghosts are gone too, so you're pretty much in the clear. Wonderful! The anti-ghost field is pretty effective, but it was starting to make the back part of my brain itch. He flips the switch on an electrical device and you suddenly become aware of the absence of an extremely low frequency hum right on the edge of your hearing. There's something else I want to ask you about. What happened to Mrs. Gunn's family? Oh, damn, they've been out of the picture for years. I heard the rumor Dan got killed by desperados and buried in a small grave out in backside of nowhere. But of course I wouldn't actually know anything about that. Lucky for me, since I couldn't have inherited the company with him around or their daughters. You son of a... You relax, the girls are fine, I'm not a monster. Pretty sure you're a monster. There's a weird little island kingdom somewhere on the other side of the ocean. Apparently it's stuck in some kind of bizarre temporal field that keeps nearly anyone from entering or leaving. Can't even find the place if you don't know how. Fortunately, I know a guy who knows how. So I gave the girls 3 free tickets to sleepaway camp. Wasn't that nice of me? You absolute bastard. Oh, that hurts my feelings! Fortunately, I'm about to have a whole lot of money to console myself with. Why you? Hold on. We should talk to Mrs. Gunn first before you tear this ass in your hole. Huh? I thought you said she was dead. Depending on what she says, you might be too. Yeah, set back down. Oh my goodness. This is extremely intriguing. Yeah, if I had anything else. Yeah, I have good news and bad news. So, go on, alright. Chet Bullet had your husband killed and your daughter's kidnapped, so he'd be sole inheritor of your company when he died. He's also the reason all the ghosts were here. That son of a... I should have suspected something when he suddenly started being so ingratiating back then. And when he wrote off desperados on his expense account. I read him out of my will, but I suppose it's too late. That's rather galling. What's the good news? He says your daughter's a thief. They're just on a magical island somewhere that nobody can get to. That's not exactly comforting, but at this point I'll take it. Plainly, if he wanted to kill them, he'd have just done so. Wait, you spoke to him personally? Yeah, he didn't know you were already dead. So he's been hiding in your attic for the last couple of days, waiting for the ghost to kill you. What do you want me to do with him? I'll leave it up to you. I'm not in any state to make a reasoned judgment. In any case, you've answered my question, and I can feel myself moving on already. Thank you for all your help. With a sad wave, Mrs. Gunn fades from you. Then, almost as an afterthought, the lock on her desk drawer opens. Inside, you find a check written out to codename Ghost Annihilation Services, which flows snags with a ching and a blueprint. I got a blueprint, Mrs. Gunn's blueprint. This blueprint represents what would have been the crowning achievement of Mrs. Gunn's career if she hadn't died before actually getting it into production. Alrighty. Well, we finished here, I got a business to run. Sick of your face, come on, get out of here. It's gonna be tricky with all the internal bleeding. Oh boy. Wrath? Opinion, please. You killed the woman's husband. Set the tiles. Oh no. Of course. As the eerie sound of the bell fades away, ethereal outlines begin to appear all around you and resolve one at a time into familiar spirits. Monsieur Laudest and the lady who's running the boo and breakfast, and the librarian, you really didn't get many of their names. Maybe you should be better about introducing yourself to people. Anyway, you're soon surrounded by a small crowd of ghosts, with Mrs. Gunn being the last to arrive. This is the bell tower in my house. Winger, what happened? Yeah, nice to see you again, but what's up, Counselor? Suppose you're all wondering why I've summoned you here today. Did you saw that, yes? Well, I've come into some information that I think you all might be interested in. This won't take long, will it? I need to get back to the afterlife. What's the hurry? They got an all-you-can-eat buffet with every kind of meat in nugget form. Oh my gosh, you unholster your pistol and slowly put it against your temple. Can't get that way, you dummy. Rats. Put the gun away. Anyway, let me explain. Felicity, how'd you feel when you got here? Originally, I mean. Well, I remember being very angry. I wanted to revenge my debt, but the feeling went away pretty quickly. I couldn't remember why it felt like that. I'm not the vengeful type. Doesn't even really make sense in your case. Yeah, exactly. I never bore any ill will against the prosecutor that shot me. Was it basically the same for the rest of you? Just like that, yeah, myself as well. Me too, thought so. Here's the deal. You were all summoned here for the explicit purpose of taking revenge on Mr. Gunn here. Mrs. Gunn. At the end of the day, I was not killed by the gun. I wasn't either. Yeah, some of you weren't. The summoning happened based on your connection to the summoner himself. Chet Butt, the inventor of the bolt. He was hiding with Antico's technology, and it seemed that enough of your deaths would be gun-related that you turned your attention towards Mr. Gunn instead. Well, that's just dirty pool, and I should know, considering I got shot for playing dirty pool. The thing is, he didn't know that Mrs. Gunn was already a ghost. So with nobody to take revenge on, you all distributed to your regular states of mind. Huh? Well, I appreciate the info, but it was really necessary to call us all back just to tell us that. What I really wanted to tell you is that Chet Budd is turned off his anti-ghost field. He's over there at the other end of the attic. Now, I'm not gonna make any noise about how he's ultimately responsible for all your deaths, cause that'll be both crazy and also belittle the actual circumstances of your deaths. But Chet Budd murdered Mrs. Gunn's husband, kidnapped her daughters, and attempted to use you all to kill Mrs. Gunn herself. So if you all are interested in a little frontier justice, 13 is a pretty good number for a posse. The ghosts all turn to look at each other and their eyes begin to glow red. The hunters are first to leave the circle, closely followed by the poacher. Soon they've all left except for Felicity, Wainwright, and Mrs. Gunn. She looks hesitant for a moment and seems to make up her mind. She gives you a stern nod and follows the others. You turn away and soon you hear a man screaming, but the sound quickly decreases in volume as though he were being pulled a great distance away. Then it's gone entirely. I figured you wouldn't be into it, Felicity. Yeah, despite everything, I still believe in the rule of law. Didn't see you trying to stop them though. No, you certainly didn't. Well, I won't keep you any longer. Happy trails, counselor. Oh, you too, counselor. She fades away with a wink. All's well that ends well. Oh, my heart. Well, that's it. You reckon that your careful recon of the situation brought some true reckoning to Gun Manor? Congratulations on getting the best ending. Fuck yes. Feel free to wander around the grounds and enjoy the scenery, maybe wrap up some loose ends, but otherwise, you're pretty much done here. Thank you for playing Reckoning Gun Manor. There's just a weird black scorch mark on the ground which I was standing. Florence, got a box of you. Another new skill and some random thing. Oh, Susie, how you doing? Ain't nothing quite like seeing a scoundrel get what's coming to him. Yeah, the world could use a bit more of that. Oh, boy. Alright, Florence. Wow, I've never seen ghosts do that to anyone. I ain't even really sure what they did. Maybe you should start trying this diplomacy thing, eh? Or maybe I could shoot them even faster. Jeez, Florence, come on. Nah, I'm just joking. You've done a really good job here. It's been eye-opener. Glad to hear it. Get anything? I just want to see if we can get this gun made. We'd have to head down all the way to the cellar to check out the lab. First floor, all the way on the right. Oh god. I'm so happy that we finished this. Oh, make Mrs. Guns Opus. This is the best gun Mrs. Gunn never got the chance to make. He vowed to commit so much violence in her name. 9 on every stat. Yep. Objectively better. I'm equipping it. Oh. That's it. I've done everything there is to do out here. If there's anything left, it's just to go talk to people. And everyone should be outside here. Well, in the gift tour center. Yeah. Snack guy. Photo guy. Photo guy! Thanks for your help. What an ordeal and a problem. How's the itching? More or less better. I mean, hygiene is what it is in this day and age, you know? Would you like a souvenir photograph? Yeah, I'll take one. Wait a sec, this is a photograph of the house. Yep, an official gun and a souvenir photo. Why'd you take a picture of me then? Oh, that's just for our records. Okay. Nonsensical to the end. The guy from the bar cards, and you have leading us to display shot glasses with different names etched into them. Personalized shot glasses. 1800 meat. Oh, that's your name, Gene? Sure. He knocks back the shot and tosses a glass over his shoulder before picking it up and filling another one. Now it's Calvin. Personalized gunman shot glass. Gain XP when you drink booze. Oh my god. You're excited to use it now that you're finally old enough to drink. Oh my goodness. Oh jeez. Florence. She just isn't gonna realize that it's time to go. We've done so much. Oh my god. I feel bad for the skeleton at this point in time. Like right now, I'm just thinking, we've done almost everything in the game. Oh, the level of completion is 100%, barring random events. And I'm just, I'm almost speechless. Yeah. Show me the final cutscene. Saved it for now. Some folks say endings don't matter. But other folks, they like to know how things turn out. The consequences of their actions, like. With the trains running again, Frisco trapped. People came from all over to seek their fortunes. Thanks to you. They didn't have to do it on fire because some cow attacked their wagon. Oh my goodness. Look at the people. You gotta recognize the people, right? Oh my goodness. Everyone you've met. Angry, happy, annoyed, kooky. God. With railroad completed and nothing else did, Smee found himself out of a job, but in of an opportunity. After being elected mayor, he managed growth and infrastructure of Frisco with compassion and pragmatism. In 1944, Frisco was named the most reasonable city by the Tuesday Evening Post. Oh, the city hall. Oh my goodness me. Nice. The idea of city life didn't appeal to Susie much. After you and she parted ways, she moved on to peninsula ways and settled the cow's main farm. Still fighting the good fight, in her way. Oh my goodness. This one. Thanks to you, God Manor reopened and delighted tourists for centuries. Oh, the residual positive psychic energy created by the ghosts you helped leaked into the local water supply. In the decades to come, the businesses that sprang up near the manor were characterized by their environmentally friendly policies and charitable giving. Wow. Seriously, I'm in awe. I'm amazed. Like, I get that it's just a game. But it just re-emphasizes the fact that you can make a difference. That everybody can make a difference. And if that feels good. After she finished getting the bakery boys up and running, Louise moved to Frisco and started up her own shop, specializing in artisanal breads and pies. Fortunately, after some unknown vandal kept breaking in at night and destroying all the pies, she had to switch to a breads only business model. Those pies were not safe. Thanks to your assistance, Hobart Buppert got the photography bug. Or should we say he got the photography owl? Anyway, he opened an art gallery so the citizens of Frisco would never again have to suffer from the inability to see pictures of all skeletons whenever they wanted. It's quite a questionable art gallery, but it's an art gallery. I give a lot of myself to the pictures. I give a lot of myself to the channel. The bleachers are a byproduct. Chris left the fourth and set up shop in Frisco. His cult fitness group skyrocketed in popularity. The growth was entirely due to word of mouth, because the first rule of CrossFit is that you cannot stop talking about CrossFit. Chris still hurts. Oh, so many people. Oh no. The cult. No Kurt's pain, no Kurt's gain. Oh jeez. With your help, Professor gained enough knowledge about L vibrator technology to start building his own. He opened a very successful consumer technology store in Frisco, and for decades he spent all their time staring at little computers in their hands. Sorry, I'm just... Something's in my eye. Just give me a minute. Oh yeah, you know how that sounds. It's not. It's not what you think it is. It's fine. I'm fine. People spend all their time staring at little computers in their hands instead of talking to one another. L vibrator. Oh my goodness. The performance he sent to do was to form the greatest band in the history of music. The perfect union of percussion, strings, and technology. They immediately secured their place in the cultural history of Loathing. Their songs were innovative, their stage presence was spectacular, and the liner notes on their albums were very clever and interesting. They call themselves the Aristocrats. Oh, I forgot about these guys. I sent them all day and I never checked back on them. Oh. Damn. Oh, I meant to check back on them too. Oh. Buffalo Bill retired from the killing trade. I made a killing opening up a restaurant in Frisco. Oh my god. Buffalo, wow, wings. Oh, awesome. He solved all the Redwood's problems. With the increase in morale and silver resources, they were able to clear the weeds from the road, fix the well and the broken hitching posts. There wasn't even enough left over to give the mayor's office a new coat of paint, refresh the facade and buttery biscuit, and add a second story to the bunkhouse. They even managed to get that horse into rehab. Oh, it cleaned up so nice. Ah, oh, damn. The horse. Olive Garden and Cactus Bill lived happily ever after. A wandering band of goblins found an elevator weather machine they unaided and formed a cult around it. Due to the increased rainfall, both Olive's garden and her marriage were extremely prolific. Oh my goodness. What on earth? Amazing. Chuck continued to run his blood and breakfast without incident, accident, scandal, or allegation for many years. Is he gonna pop his head out? Nah. Terrible. You won 4 of the reenactment scenarios at Fort Memoriam. They still talk about you. Remember when that winger fella came through? Yeah, he was really, really good this game. We have any more root beer? I mean, it'd be like that, dude. Oh my goodness. With your help, Roy Bean's Jelly Bean Museum became the talk of the town. Well, first they had to build a town nearby, but once they did, hoo-wee! Oh my goodness. It was became, relatively speaking, a thriving metropolis, thanks to your efforts as a commerce ambassador and all-around helpless stranger. The once sleepy town became a shining oasis in a barren land. Every man, woman, and child in the town knew your name. They even put up a little plaque with your name on it at your old room in the jewel. Damn. Oh my goodness. As you, after your adventure, you settled in Frisco and bought a very long, very narrow house. You filled it with souvenirs of your exploits and started an antique hat rack collection. When you left home, you told Rufus you wanted to help people. Over the course of your adventure, you helped 79 people. You weren't Whistling Dixie when you declared your intentions. If you'd been Catholic, they definitely would have seen to do if you'd been asked. If you had asked. But you wouldn't have asked, because you wouldn't want to be in any trouble. Oh my goodness. Oh, I have the Pope's hat. Oh. Oh, the long Stetson. My crown! Oh, my crown. Oh, jeez. Why are there bones there? In 1906, all the remaining colors in the West were simultaneously activated by some kind of signal from hell. They thundered east, forming a gigantic single-minded herd. Led by the infernal sadist Duke Provicus, the Cow army thundered east toward Dirtwater. Oh no! The herd did some damage to Dirtwater, but the town managed to mount a pretty good defense, in part due to your fortifying assistance. The Cow army seemed to run out of steam after that. Maybe they went back to hell. Thanks to your cleverness, the world is not destroyed 420 years later. On the contrary, it remains undestroyed for millennia. Future generations don't know that they should thank you, but they definitely should. Oh, we fixed up every attack. Oh. Thank you for playing. Oh, the credits. Oh. Extra special thanks, and then special thanks. And then just thanks. Oh. Beta testers. Oh my goodness, there's so many. The end. I'll check out Kingdom of Loathing sometime. God. That was satisfying. Oh. Oh, it's the gunman photo. That's what it was. Oh, damn. I'm just amused right now. Like, I know I'm missing ends and tidbits. Like here, Hellstrom Ranch. The credit said something about Duke Provicus attacking. That's what this Cosby in Circle is about. You're supposed to be able to lure him out. And I can't remember how. And I could Google it, but it wouldn't do it justice. This is where I call the end of Winger Morgan's journey. He did good. He was not the greatest, but he did good. And I made this file for absolutely no reason. I just wanted to show time played. 30 hours. 30 and a half hours. Oh. This file will rest in peace. I massively enjoyed this game. If there's more games like it, I want to play them. It's gonna take a long time to play them, but I want to play them real bad. Everyone who watched this, I hope you enjoyed it from start to finish. It was full of crap. I was the dumbest person ever. I'm sure there's a lot more people who are more organized and more methodical. I was just. I hope you enjoyed yourself being along for the ride with me. I've played this game a couple times. I've never played it to completion. This is my first time, and I'm glad I got to spend it with you guys. Oh, my goodness. And now it's done. God, it's crazy. It feels unreal. Like, we can't be done is what's screaming in the back of my head. But yeah, we're done. Teensy tiny things. Small details are what I'm missing out on. Like, I could do the Duke of Vovicus thing. I could go help. I could help some random guy and get that up to, like, what was it, 79? I could get it to E2. I know that for a fact. Lord. This game's real good. Yeah, okay. That's enough of me. That's enough of me being whatever I'm being right now. If you haven't played this game before, I'm glad you got to see it, but I hope I didn't spoil it for you. I hope I helped you get through some shit, some of the puzzles in it. But I hope I didn't make it boring for you in future. Anyways, yeah. That's it for tonight. That's it for stream. That's it for this game. We'll be back Friday, I think, with a very old game that I forgot to play and it needs to be played, essentially. So I'll get to work on that. In the meantime, I hope each and every one of you stays healthy, safe, and remembers to be the best you that you can be every day. Small changes, small differences, small efforts add up. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.